Play ball.
Welcome in, and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. Still nobody out here in the first inning. Ready to go? And the batter will be the short stop. Brett Myers getting ready to hit.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
That one fouled off. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 0-2. Hard hit left side. Over to Edman, and that's the third out. One left for Philadelphia. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's going to be Brett Myers. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. That clips the corner. All right, Singy, you know him at Door. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And another ball. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two now.
3-2.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there.
Well, one-run game. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Whips it across. One away, bottom of the 6th.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand.
So 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. And there's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Kyle Schwarber, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Two outs, base is empty. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the inning. Phillies strand one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers.
The center fielder.
And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Righty to the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. He's under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber.
Leading up for the Phillies, the designated hitter.
Randy Diaz. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Gone. Game. He'll take a trot around the bases. And the Phillies walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Play ball.
Welcome to those just tuning in with Chris
Leading off
Singleton.
tonight for the
I'm John Sciambi. Here's a big power threat. Brett Myers.
The center fielder, Brett
Yamamoto
Myers.
back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Yamamoto, in his 3rd season, 25 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 39th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brett Myers. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one missed.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Next offering way off the plate. Man at second.
Ball. Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And there's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Garcia batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
The pitch. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first. And Garcia is out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right. Anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Second and third, 2 down. And that one is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, new inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The other way, fair ball.
Come on, dig.
Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. This team does not want to let him beat him.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 70 preparing to come on if needed. Stone, the right-hander, also getting loose. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
So first and second with 2 outs. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And a foul ball.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
0-1 now. And delivers outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. Myers, the lead runner at second. Schwarber at first, 2 out of the inning. And a base hit up the middle. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 3.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now the center fielder, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one.
Brett Myers.
Fought off foul. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. And it's 1-1. That one ripped left field. Hernandez drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here comes Tommy Edman. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Rushing around second, headed for third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first. Here's the veteran shortstop, Mookie Betts. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Brett Myers.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. 2 outs.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And a ball evens the count. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging. One left for Philadelphia. Scoreless after one. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Struck out swinging his first time. And ball one. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A solo shot. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Back here in Philadelphia, top five, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Will Smith. Base knock, center field.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
And now Brett Myers.
7.
He's already homered in this game. And that one is in the dirt. Ball one. Stone, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And another ball. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Tucker should have it. Makes the catch. Out number 2. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. That's towards center. And that'll do it. 9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.
Play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Still in the first inning. 2 outs, runner at first. Next up for the A's, Brent Rooker. 2 outs. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
It's always a big risk when you try to take third with 2 outs, but that.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Getting the nod in this one, Luis Severino. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Look for your pitch here. Here we go.
In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. That is the inning. Now at the plate, Lawrence Butler.
The right fielder, number 4.
Left-hand batter waits.
Butler.
Ripped on a line. And that is that. A's go quickly and quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the 2 outs, nobody on. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Brett Myers. Flied to right his first time. And a good eye there. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
3-2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Clark puts it away, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in for Oakland, Carlos Cortez. Hammered, base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the number.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Clark around third. The throw in. He'll score. It's 4-2. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Severino back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. There's a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. The next offering misses. 1-1. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. 4-3 our final score. Oakland.
Let's play ball.
Welcome to those just tuning in with Chris Singleton. I'm John Sciambi. We're in the first and there's no score. Okay, all set to go. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Zach Geloff. That's a base hit.
Everything was on time and fluid.
Nick Kurtz will hit next.
Nick Kurtz.
And a pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as text.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Fastball for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, two strikes. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And now the lefty gets a piece and it stays 0-2. The lefty fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On to first, and they got him.
Batting third.
One gone runner at first. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. Yo, 1. That one at the knees for a strike. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Man at first, 1 away. Wouldn't chase that time. That one misses, and the count's full.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a pitch. The punch out there, 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch misses. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard. That gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now. Bryce Harper to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Inside, just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 on, 1 out. That misses, and that's ball 3.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Center field. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Oh, the throw is over his head. JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 2. And foul ball. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball in.
Oakland's bullpen has some movement. Jacob Lopez, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Estes also throwing. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. And that's outside. And another ball. Kyle Schwarber getting on deck circle. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Up next to Philadelphia.
First and second, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Myers on second. Realmuto on at first with 2 down. Pulls that one foul.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there, and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what.
Let's go, he's scoring.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 1 down. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. 1 down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Put a pretty good jolt into that.
Now
2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanic.
And that one gets away at the plate. Arrives up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Now clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Here's Harper now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
22, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Right-hander kick steals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Myers sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. Brett Myers digs in now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Next offering is down low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
A sliding stop at short. The throw got him. Nice play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
The 5-3.
Let's play ball.
Welcome in, and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris. Now here is
the
Harper.
First baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And this place is rocking. It's 2-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
The next to hit. And today is draft day. Seemingly an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of fight. And that one handled. They get one.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game.
Harper.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that one fouled off. The Phillies down by a pair here in the third and final game of the series. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitcher...
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're level. It's 4-4.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Bryce Harper to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. That's hard hit in the line. Rooker makes the catch, inning over. Phillies down in order. They lead at 5-4. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Turner runs towards first. The flip. Harper retired.
He's out.
Close one here today. And gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Taj Bradley.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth. From the
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
The designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
There's a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Runner on the go. Throw. Save.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Two outs. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Tarek Skubal. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Laced down the line. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. 1 run is in. Around second now as they still don't have it. Myers rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, and nobody left on. Now it's the power-speed combo. Brett Myers. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 8-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking.
So 1 out, nobody on. Brett Myers now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, Altuve. Throw, and it gets away.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown.
Runner on the go. In the air, left field. Simpson settles under this one. Simpson makes the catch. Throw cut off to first. Tries to get back and save. Man at first. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Back.
Check on the runner. Myers dives back in safely. There goes the runner. In the air, right side of the infield. Langoliers hauls it in to end the inning. So no run. Top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter. Bryce Harper.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
10-zip your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the Turnpike Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Brett Myers. Leads the team in OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the game.
Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab in this one, Mitch Keller. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's down and in, a slider missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one misses, and a full count now. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Now a fly ball to right center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. So two down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And the pitch. Swing and a base hit. Top half of the third inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers. And the right-hander back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Next pitch is outside.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
And here it comes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a foul ball. Myers on at first, nobody out. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Righty to the plate. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-2. That's down and in. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Got it. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Keller checks the runner, and he just got his hand in there.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Strike 2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
That's inside. 1 out and a runner at second. And that's off the inside edge. It's 2-2. Line to left, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He scores. It's 3-zip. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Third baseman, number 3.
Two down, nobody on.
Nick Gonzalez.
And there's a hit. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start? The Turnpike Series continues now. And now, Brett Myers. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Urquidy keeping him close. The pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Right-handed reliever, and down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And a foul ball. Man at second. And that's outside. Here comes a pitch. And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 5th. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man on second, 2 down. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air, left side.
Go hard,
Reynolds
score.
gets under it. Corrals it. And that is that. Phillies strand 1, but they lead at 3-0. 1 out, base is empty. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Brett Myers.
Wouldn't chase that time. The wind of the pitch. And downstairs. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. 1 down, base is empty. This one popped up. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
The center fielder.
Casas aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now the center fielder, Brett Myers. He's a guy who does it all. And he grounds one back up the middle. Over to first. And that is that. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB. So first and second with one gone. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Ball one, no strikes.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike. At the belt and fires. Up and in, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And there's the strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly rule called. Brett Myers will hit next.
The center fielder, Brett Myers.
First pitch, and he just misses.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs to call for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And a pitch. And there's the automatic. And fouled off.
There you go. See it up. Let it fly.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Hard ground ball, base knock. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 3.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
2 on, 1 out. JT Realmuto steps in. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Bart makes the play. 2 down. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Tag, safe at second. A good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. And it's fouled away.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
This one in the air, right field. And that is that. Here's Joey Bart now.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
Now we're back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He went up there and got it.
So digging in, Brett Myers. And he pumps it a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. The pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 6-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 7th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together.
Brett Myers digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Myers.
And there's a ball. Fastball for a strike. The Phils up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Falling behind 2-1. Righty delivers. That's in there. 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And our final here today, 8.
Let's play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Chomby with Chris Single. 2 outs, nobody on. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Back here at PNC Park. And the batter now, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Ashcraft, the tall righty, 195 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
There's the strike. Hit in the air, center field. Cruz moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell.
And the right-hander deals.
Ozuna.
On a line, base hit. And now the shortstop, Connor Griffin.
Shortstop.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Griffin.
Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave.
Base is empty, 1 away. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Myers.
He swings and fouls one off.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
That one's in there. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Up and in, and it's 3-2. And that one is is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. The tag out. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Brett Myers.
Just off the outside edge. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Turner off of first with 2 away. Turner runs. It's a pitch out. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, I'm sure they're pretty frustrated. They guessed right on the pitch out. The throw was okay, but they still couldn't cut him down. Aside from a bad jump, they stood no chance at catching him right there. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And he deals. And the curve is down and in. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So 2 on with 2 away. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Fastball for a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
That just misses, and it's 1-1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is... Here's O'Neal Cruz. And a pitch. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around second is Casas. Rowe comes in. Lead runner holds it third, and now runners at the corners. Great defense saved them a run on that. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now here is Brett Myers. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Wide throw, and it gets away. Around second is Harper. And he'll pull into second safely.
The batter.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk.
1-0.
In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to go. Santana getting loose as well. Left-hand batter waits. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
Harper on third. Myers over at second with 1 down. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a pitch. That one the other way. This looks like extra bases.
Scoring.
1 run across. Now 2 runs score. And now just a 2-run deficit. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Man, that feels so good.
Up next,
2 outs, runner at first.
The first
Now
baseman.
batting Tristan Casas. Trying to send this to extra innings. That's a hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, the big no-no right there. Even though it was a bang-bang play.
One down, runner at third. Brett Myers now at the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One away with a runner at third here in extra innings.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Griffin has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Boy, that was a hanging run.
Play ball.
Welcome to those just joining us.
Batting
John
fourth,
Sciambi with Chris
the center
Singleton.
fielder,
We've got one
Brett
away here in the first. Brett Myers in the box now. Takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in game one of this three-game set. Upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Counts full, 3-2. Fall off foul. Myers stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Outside, and that is ball four.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. And that's two.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one. And
back at target field. And on the hill, the big righty, Andrew Painter. What do we need to know here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
That one inside, and 1-1. Fouled off left side. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one just missing inside. And now it's 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. A gigantic blast. His 42nd home run of the season. And it ties it up. It's 3-3.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
One away, runners at second and third. Josh Bell at the plate now.
The designated hitter.
Lewis, the runner at third. Walner at second with one away. That's out to center field. And makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. The throw in. And he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
There you go. Nice little RBI there.
So one out, nobody on. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. Keishel throws to first in time. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
The catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. On a line out towards center. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. Sliced hard but foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's inside. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3 balls and a strike. Alec Bohm up next. So the tying run at second. Saker catches the zone at the knees. Drive, that's a base hit. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score easily. 6-5 back within a run.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want. But coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Eric Orrs.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Boom. The next to hit takes ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. The count now 2-2.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Kepler in the box now, takes strike 1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Anthony Banda, the left-hander, up and throwing. Sands also getting ready. Out towards right center field. Buxton sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Rafael Marchand, 1 for 3.
Hey, no one better right here. No one better.
Late with the swing there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Base hit into center field, around third. Here comes the throw.
Right, over here.
He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. 6-6.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So now a pinch hitter, Luis Arias. A critical at bat in this game for him. And that's outside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Popped up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But they score twice and even it up late. Home half of inning number. Luke Keeschel, the next Twin up to hit. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Here comes the throw. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out, trying for 3.
Man, no triples are
on to extra innings. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers. Orrs back to work.
Ball.
Outside, and that is ball 1. And that's down and away.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Would love to see him get the green light, even with the 3-0 count right here. Let's see if he can create some magic.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
On the mound now for the Twins, Anthony Banda.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Bohm in the box now, takes strike 1. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. A double play, and the first battery faces in relief.
Let's play ball. 3.
And welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Still in the first inning, 0-0 our score. Here's the left fielder, Austin Martin. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Nope.
That misses, and that's ball one. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins.
Right through there for a strike.
Count is full.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And now it is JT Realmuto. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
That's a strike, and the count is 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Over to first, and he's saved. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Definitely a costly throwing error right there. And because it ended up out of play, the runners move up to second and third. So now they have to contend with the pair of runners in scoring position. So on the mound, you just have to try to minimize the damage.
This is Bryson's stop. And that one missing low. In the air, left field. Martin has it sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. That one misses. Ball 1. Myers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's outside. And now 3-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
You got a full count.
2 outs. Line drive, base hit.
Way to get us going. Good job.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
JT Realmuto steps in. Pitch out, but no action. And there's a foul ball. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. And another ball. The pitch. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Left field, way back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. The wind of the pitch. Not close with that one. 1-0.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
And that's outside. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Brett Myers. 1 for 2. That's a laser.
Find the ball,
Base
find the
hit
ball, find the ball.
around third. He'll score, and they now lead by 9.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it.
A new pitcher in the game, Bailey Ober.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. To third might be 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit, Brett Myers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that one clips the corner. That's outside. 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
That one missing inside.
2-2.
The wind of the pitch. Missed with a changeup. Full count, 3-2. Hard hit right side. Throws to first, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying
Let's play ball.
John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton, and welcome in. Still in the first inning with 2 gone.
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. His second homer this series, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it is JT Realmuto. On the ground to the left, Clemens sends it to first, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies 2. Now it's the DH. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Two on, 1 out, and that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, the catcher.
JT Realmuto steps in. 1 for 2. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Righty to the plate. Now 3-0.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's in there. And the count is 3-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Bases loaded with 1 away. Max Kepler at the plate. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That catches the outside corner. 0-2 now.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone. Some
movement in the Twins bullpen. Number 58 warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Bonda, a left-hander, also throwing. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. 2 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
2 outs. Strike on the inside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls.
Harper at third. Schwarber over at second. Real Muto at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings and misses. Jeffers sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Twins 1. Digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
One and one.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. Wouldn't chase that time. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. There's a strike. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Squeaks through that one. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. A strikeout and a walk. And that's in for a strike. Rogers, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Kicks and fires. Looking for the K. Nothing doing for the 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.
Play ball.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. Still nobody out here in the first inning. Ready to go now. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Swing and that ball smashed on a line. Myers makes the catch and there's 1 gone. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Brett Myers digs in now. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That misses the zone,
ball.
and it's 1-0.
He's like Mike Trout.
1-0.
You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
1 out and a runner at second. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Way high.
That's
No,
up.
he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Got him looking. And there are 2 down.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI.
Ready to go, bottom 4. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. The line to kick the pitch. Just missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
2-0.
Ball, that's in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. 4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. Popped in the air, left side. He's under it. And there's 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Now they've got him in a rundown. And they tag him out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chase DeLauder. And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
It's always a big risk when you try to take third with 2 outs, but that outfield.
2 on with 1 out. And now the big-time power threat, Brett Myers. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2.
1-2.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Grounded to third, could be 2. The throw to second is offline. And here is Kyle Schwarber. Golden opportunity right here.
Like you can, come on.
Way outside, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Colin Holderman appears to be getting loose. Hoyer warming up as well. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball, outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. That was blasted to the moon. And now they're out front. It's 5-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam, and that can be a trap sometimes, but not.
2 outs, runner on first. Now here is
7.
Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
And that one fouled off. Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's the ball.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Two outs. That one is upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So it's all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, David Fry. Hard hit, base hit.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. You'll often hear the phrase short. He's done it again, Boyd. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.
6-5.
Play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Shelby with Chris Singleton.
Batting
One
third.
gone, runner at first.
Center fielder.
Stephen Kwan
Steven
digs in for the
Kwan.
Guardians. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Myers makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting fourth.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Brett Myers. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Arise on third. Turner over at second with 1 down. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That one not close, and it's 3-2. Kyle Schwarber next to bat for Philadelphia. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
This guy will throw any pitch in any.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Now it's the Guardians DH. Here comes the 0-1. And that one in the air center field. Grabs it on the run. Runner tagging from third. The relay, tag, safe at home. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Brett Myers.
For the Phillies, the center fielder.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, these Phillies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Now here's Nolan Jones. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, Adam in center field. So they go quietly there. 2-3. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies.
Brett Myers.
Myers measures 6 feet 2 inches, only 18 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter.
Now batting, number 37.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's out. Bottom 9, and now the center fielder, Brett Myers. Messick back to work. Just missed.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
They say it went. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
That's in there. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right. Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Wow.
That goes to show you stealing a base.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score.
Play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us.
Leading off
Along with Chris Singleton. Man at second here with 2 away. And now Brett Myers.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
First pitch just misses.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
And he takes a strike. And it's strike 2. Turner at second with 2 down. Two outs. Goes down looking. And now for the Phillies, Brett Myers.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The Phillies down by a run here in the last half of the third. Close, but call the ball. And it's 3-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And here it comes. Ripped to short. Zips it across. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Philly back here in Philadelphia as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the DH, number 10. Line drive, base hit. First and second, 2 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brett Myers. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Check swing, no appeal.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes this.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Chase DeLauder getting ready to hit with the tying run on at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Base hit into the outfield. Lead runner around second. Here's the throw. The tag, and he's out. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Brett Myers. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ripped on the ground to second, gathers, and throws to first. That's out number 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now Stephen Kwan. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes into third. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. And your final score here.
Play ball.
Welcome in, and thanks for joining us. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. Still nobody out here in the first inning. And now Brett Myers. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. First pitch misses.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 out, base is empty. Aaron Judge now at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's about his textbook.
And at first, Brett Myers. The next to hit, he's a guy who does it all. Just missed.
1-0.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-0.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
Back at Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. And a base hit into right center field. And that turns the lineup over.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a lot.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Colson Montgomery. That's ripped. Base hit. Bellinger around third. The throw in. He's safe.
He was
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Pitch misses. 1-0.
1 ball.
Myers
No
measures 6 feet 2 inches. Only 18 years old, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. 2 outs, base is empty. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. That one fouled off. 2-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, are you?
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So man in scoring
Now
position with 2 away. To the batter now, Brett Myers.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch swinging.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Pitch misses, and 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Here's a high chopper, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Next offering misses. 3-2 down. And that one hammered. That's back. And out of here. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-3.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence.
Let's play ball.
Welcome to those just tuning in with
Leading
Chris
off
Singleton.
the
I'm
Yankees.
John Shuck. One out, runner at second. Here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Man at second. Judge rips that one. Myers under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
An exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not a great base running to end.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the mound in this one, Carlos Rodon. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Now a screamer into the outfield. Myers right there to make the grab. And that'll do it. So the Yankees. Man at first with one gone. Brett Myers will hit next.
Brett Myers.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Grisham settles underneath it. Squeezes it. 2 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. Fastball in for a strike, going 1.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. The wind of the pitch. Gets the call. And the count 1-2. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out. So he gets the call and picks it. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Two outs.
Ball.
Could be some
2-1.
action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Go ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That's ripped into the outfield. And a pickout number 1.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that quick.
Play ball.
Welcome in, everyone. John Sciambi. With Chris Singleton. Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. That's down and in. Swing and a miss.
One ball,
one strike.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
2 outs. Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike. Phillies strand 1.
The bat.
Man at first,
The designated
Kyle
hitter.
Schwarber getting
Kyle.
ready to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And a good eye there.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
One ball. 2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Close but called a ball. Now 2-2.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
And they'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Real Muto in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Caballero makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So they're at the corners now. Now batting Max Kepler. Rounded out his first time. And that's outside. Ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
2 on, 1 out. Fouls 1 off. 2-2. The pitch. And that one upstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. And now it's Alec Bohm. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. All loaded up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got it by him for the K.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Just missed.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And there's the automatic. Out towards left center. Caballero in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Leave him loaded. First and second, 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. First and second, 2 down. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1-2. And another ball. That one misses. Full count now. 2 on, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Just keep handing out gifts, Boo. Or are we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. And 1-2.
It's a good take.
Come on now. One time right here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2. Stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Out to short. Fires over to first. And Real Muto is out. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. We're through 5. The Yankees 4 and the Phillies nothing. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not very often you see a box score with a team averaging more than 1 walk per inning. That's a lot of traffic on the base paths. Righty delivers. That's to third.
Rosario tossed to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching call the goal when you go on the road.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab here, number 22. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Close one doesn't get the call. 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Heading for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, one out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one fouled off.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to first, could be 2. Naylor to second, return throw to first, got him, double play. And back in Seattle, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the
tag out at third, and that's a double play. So 2 away with nobody on. Here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Myers in his rookie season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Schwarber at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Foul ball. Two outs. Ripped into left center, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Flag.
To third, tag, got him. A long throw, and that's the third out.
It's always a big risk when you try to take third with 2 outs, but that outfielder had perfect technique and the throw was on the money. It takes a perfect one to get him. Great job to win the inning.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. 2 down, nobody on. That's a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner around second. To third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he tried to be aggressive, see if he could get that much closer to home.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brett Myers. And the right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Ball one there. The pitch.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
3-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. The throw. Tag, and he's out.
Well, this is a real moment.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for Seattle, Josh Naylor. That's a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line.
There goes the runner. Hard liner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak.
So runner at second, 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. A switch hitter batting right. And misses inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. You get 2 runs out. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brett Myers.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
That's in for a strike.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch, not close, up high. To third, and it goes just foul. The Phillies trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. That's to third,
Come on, run it out.
Toss to Naylor, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning. And your final 4-2.
Play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Still in the first inning, 0-0 our score. Brett Myers stands in here, takes ball one low.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one is lifted in the air. Raley has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia. Now it'll be the M's turn. Bottom of the first. At the plate, Julio Rodriguez. Back to the top of the Seattle order. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And the 0-1. And there's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. The tag out. Colt Emerson now at the plate.
That's shortstop, Colt Emerson.
And he deals. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around second is Rodriguez. Throw into third. He is safe.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the
Start of the fourth, stepping in, Brett Myers.
Leading off for Philadelphia,
The wind of the pitch.
the center fielder, Brett
Ball one, no
Myers.
strikes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-0.
You know, these Phils, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat. Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that's too high, ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Schwarber stands in now and watches strike 1. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball, and safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
No outs. Runner on second. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Adolis.
So up next, Adolis Garcia. Caught looking his first time up.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A massive home run. His 11th of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
And now it's Josh Naylor.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better.
Back at T-Mobile Park, top 6. Now here is Brett Myers. Just missed. Myers, a former All-Star, only 18 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
A little bit high, maybe, and it's 3-0. And he walked him.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Schwarber at the plate and takes high there.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. He powers that one out of here. His 33rd homer of the year, and we are all tied up. It's 4-4.
That fastball was out of the zone, and he still drove it out. Those swings leave pitchers scratching their heads. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Go-ahead run on base. Brett Myers, the next to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the second game of the series. And a count 1-2. He just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 2-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Out to short. Throws to first in time. They miss a big chance to take the lead here. And now the center fielder, Brett Myers. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Spire goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Here you
That's
go.
a base
Make
hit.
your turn. Make
Around
your turn.
first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
Outside, action in the pen down there. Cooper Criswell up and loosening in the pen. Vargas also throwing. And another ball. Man at second. Breaking ball inside. And now 3-0.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Right through there for a strike.
3-1.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I think we're done.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Fires it to the plate. And he's out.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down.
Play ball. Take your base. Ball 4. 3.
John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and welcome in. Still in the first inning with 2 gone.
Myers.
Brett Myers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's off the inside edge. And now 2-0. Two outs. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. The next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs on. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Christopher Sanchez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Myers in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Man on second, 2 down. That one inside, and it's 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And another ball. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of score. So first and second with 2 outs. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ball 1 low. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Next pitch is downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 on, 2 outs. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Brett Myers. First pitch misses. Vargas in his second season, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 1-1. And another ball. And that's a little bit high. Now 3-1. And the righty deals. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. 6-1 is your final here today. And the road team.
Let's play ball.
Welcome in and thanks for joining us. John Chop with Chris Singleton. Now it's going to be Brett Myers.
The center fielder, Brett
Yamamoto back
Myers.
to work. And a curve is down and in.
Well, Boog, here's a nugget on Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Well, he rarely travels without his tiny, fluffy dog, Mikan. Mikan is named after a famous mandarin orange from Japan whose peel nearly matches the pup's fur color. I love that name.
The wind and the pitch.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now all even up. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brett Myers. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizing this one up. 1 away.
He was all over.
2 outs, nobody on. Tommy Edman at the plate. The pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Back here in L.A., all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Brett Myers. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And here it comes. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Big stack center field. We go to the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
The pitch. That one missed. Gets under it and pops it up. Edman makes the grab, 1 away. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. Outside, and it's 1-0. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores. It's 5-2. So 2 down. Now a chance for Kyle Schwarber.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That clips a corner. Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garcia getting loose. Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Base is full, 2 gone. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Now 1-1. Good eye on that spot.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. Swing and a ball lifted left field.
Come on, go hard.
Hernandez ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases. And your final score, 5.
Let's play ball. Take your base, ball 4.
Welcome in, everyone. John Choppy with Chris Singleton. No score here in the first. So 2 down, and now it's going to be Brett Myers. Fastball for a strike. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Wouldn't chase that time. Just missing there. And it's a full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the frame. Bottom of the first. Tommy Edman at the plate. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Brett Myers. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. These 2 offenses could put up runs in a hurry. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hernandez has it sized up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
The second baseman, Miguel.
2 down, nobody on.
Rojas.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Ripped on a line. And that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he tried to be aggressive, see if he could get that much closer to home.
And now Brett Myers. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. And the first offering is not close.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
On the ground, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Runner takes off. Throw to second. Save! Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Trying to keep this a 2-2 game, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Max Kepler waits on deck. Righty to the plate. Hot shot to third. Paredes fires over to first. And that is the inning. So no runs on no. So digging in, Brett Myers. Golden opportunity right here. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Save. He beats it.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now on the bump, Lake trying it.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Sosa, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Right there.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Second and third, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Now the catcher up to hit, Rafael Marchand. And that one almost got him.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot. And a knock here would be a big blow.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Base is loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Into center. Hernandez hustling after it. Makes a nice running catch. And that's the third out. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half. So up next, Santiago Espinal. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped into center, base hit.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it.
And a base hit on the line. Runner around third. Here's the throw. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4.
Huge moment.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brett Myers. First offering and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Man, he smoked it.
A couple of hits in a row for him.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brusdar Graterol. 32nd appearance. Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the go. Throw there. Safe. See, the best way to catch this player might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch her, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott up and throwing. And another ball. And he couldn't come up with it. Max Kepler at the plate. 1 for 3. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. So first and second with 2 outs. And digging in for Philadelphia, Rafael Marchand. Swing and a high fly ball to left.
Come on,
Edman going after it. He's got it. And that is that. So 2 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Play ball.
And welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton. Now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1.
Harper.
Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swings and misses. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But base is empty, 1 away. Here's Harper now.
Right.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a foul ball.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And there's a strike to the outside corner. Now 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. And the pitch. And down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Chris, 3rd time through the. Here's Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double play.
And this one ends.
Mm-hmm.